The mistake that we all try to avoid, but often inadvertently end up repeating, is we set up our prison learning environments to feel like classroom. It's just the same old, same old crap that you try to get away from at the first possible opportunity when you're a teenager.
We've got so much talent here in this country, and so much of it's underutilised because of this basic lack of literacy and numeracy in these people.
Unfortunately, over the last few decades, or historically, people have tended to look at that as being, just seeing the deficit and just seeing these guys as being in the too hard basket. But this is absolutely not the case. There's talent right through our prisons.
Initially started with brainchild with the Methodist Mission, so Jimmy down there had seen what they were doing and felt that it was below par and that we could do so much more. When we first had an encounter with Craig from ARL, who came and showed us some what he was describing as really simple VR games, the sort of light bulbs started going off in our head, going, well, I wonder if we could try and play with this a little bit and see if this could be turned into a learning tool for our prison guys. As soon as we got our hands on the VR gear and started working with ARL, we started realising, yeah, okay, this is possible. And we've gone from the most analogue, the most manual version of delivery to now something that's digital and much more engaging. So one big difference now is we've got, in any particular session, we've got people knocking on the window of the classroom, poking their head in the door asking, what is this and how do I get on it? And not being deterred when we tell them it's literacy and numeracy and still wanting to sign up. What we saw was that they got completely engrossed in what they had on the screen, and so they forgot they were in prison for a while. It was really, they were able to escape, and I mean, imagine that, getting out of prison.
So when I first put the headset on, it was like entering like another dimension. Felt like I was floating. Bit weird to start with until I sort of got used to the feeling of it all.
We're able to bring in higher quality or more relevant vocational material because we can put a bit of extra time into creating something that's, for example, realistic in a mechanics scenario or in a particular vocational setting where a particular tutor probably doesn't have that kind of knowledge and can't always bring it that extra level of realism or relevance.
Seeing the guys get more familiar and then embrace the technology and understand what it could do was one of the best moments of my life, actually. Having the guys being really appreciative of what they do and talking to them about how it was going to change their lives. Yeah, we got your Mustang this time. Did you get a car? You like that?
Yeah, no, I like it. Let's hold up.
But you'd like to be able to change the colour?
No, I like this colour.
You like it?
This is the colour, miss.
The best ideas in this project by far have come from our prison learners. So we'll keep working that way. We'll keep getting alongside the audience who is intended to use it and immediately make them part of the team that's developing it. So our job is just to sort of get out of the way and then create the content.
Well, I find that it was quite good to even be asked. Done a lot of my sentence now and I just felt a little bit joyful, I guess. Joyful and, what's the right word? Valued was the word I was looking for.
So we had a younger guy in one of our first classes who had spent a lot of time in prison, both in New Zealand and in Australia. He's got a trauma background, but as a result of having felt confident, developed a little bit of vocabulary and feeling like he wasn't going to be exposed or made to look foolish, he dived into it and his literacy and numeracy just took off.